Okay. All right, so I'm Lucas. I'll be your nurse today. We're going to do a full physical assessment, okay? Let me know if you have any questions as we go. All right. So we'll start with assessing the cranial nerves. So the first cranial nerve is to assess your sense of smell. So go ahead and close your eyes for me, okay? And then plug one of your nostrils, okay? I want you to smell this and tell me what you smell.
It smells like root beer.
Okay. Now plug your other nostril. Tell me what you smell.
I smell pine.
Yep, it is pine. Okay. Cranial nerve number 2, we are assuming has already been done. So cranial nerves 3, 4, and 6 all have to do with the eyes. So first, let me see. Hope I won't get in the way. We can angle it a little bit. Okay. So I'm just going to assess your peripheral field of vision and assess for any extraocular movements, okay? So I want you just to follow my fingers, and don't move your head, just move the eyes. Okay? I'm going to assess your peripheral vision. Let me know when you can see my fingers.
Yep.
Okay?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So now I'm going to assess your eyes. We look for the optic disc and the red reflex. So I'm going to assess your pupillary reaction. So just go ahead and close your eyes for a second for me, okay? And just open them up. Just go ahead and open them. I'm just going to look and see. Okay. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to look into this eye. Just go ahead and hold your hand still. Just look back at this point on the wall. Okay. So we can see the red reflex. Okay, so now cranial nerves 5 and 7 have to do with the face, okay? So we're just going to do some little assessments. If you could go ahead and puff out your cheeks for me. Go ahead and smile. Show me your teeth all the way. Frown. Wrinkle your forehead. And raise your eyebrows. Okay, so now go ahead and clench down your teeth. Okay, let go. And once more. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and test your sensation. Okay, so just to let you know, this is like the rough edge. This is the soft edge. Can you feel the difference? Okay, so I want you to let me know if you feel the same. If you feel the same on both sides. Okay, so which is this?
Soft.
Okay, and which is this?
Hard. Same.
Soft. Yeah.
Soft.
Okay, which end is this?
Hard.
Okay, which end is this?
Soft.
Okay, perfect. All right, so cranial nerve number 8 has to do with your hearing. Okay, so if you can go ahead and put your finger in your ear on the other side. I'm going to whisper in this ear. Let me know when you hear what I'm saying and what I'm saying. Okay.
Baseball.
Okay. Well, what's that other ear for me?
Baseball. 99.
Okay. So now we're going to do the Weber and Renee tests, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the top of your head. Tell me if you feel it equal or more to one side.
Equal.
Okay. I'm going to place this on a bone right behind your ear. Let me know when you stop hearing it.
Okay.
And let me know when you stop hearing it. Okay. I'm going to do it on this side.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
All right. So now cranial nerves 9, 10, and 12 have to do with your mouth and your tongue movement, okay? So I'm just going to look into your mouth, but first if you could just stick out your tongue for me. Okay, and then move it up. Okay? And then just go ahead and say, ah. I'm just going to look in your mouth. Okay, and lift your tongue up for me. Look under there. Okay. I'm going to assess for the gag reflex, okay? So go ahead and stick out your tongue. Say ah. Okay, perfect. And last but not least, for the cranial nerves, number 11 is for you to shrug your shoulders. Do that, okay? Push against my hand. Okay, push this way. Perfect. Okay. So now we're going to test some sensation and balance and stuff like that, all right? So I have an object here, okay? I'm going to put it in your hand. I want you to tell me what it is without looking. Just go ahead and close your eyes or whatever, just not look.
Paperclip.
Okay. Stereognosis. And now I'm going to write a letter in the palm of your hand. I want you to tell me what letter it is that I'm writing.
S.
Perfect. Okay. And then I'm going to assess vibratory sensation along your hands. So just hold out your hands for me. Just let me know if you can feel this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then equal on the feet. Let me know if you can feel this.
Mm-hmm.
And this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now we're going to assess your balance, okay? I'll have to screw this over. All right, so if you could just stand up for me and just face this, and then put your feet close together, and then just go ahead and close your eyes for a few seconds. Okay, perfect. All right, so now you can come over here and walk down this way. So you can walk
This way?
this way. So just go ahead and walk toe to toe, foot after foot. Keep going to the end. Okay. And now turn around and walk back only on your heels. Okay. And now walk that way on your toes. Okay. Looks good. Come back and have a seat for a minute. And then we're also going to test, one thing that I forgot was to do the rapid alternating movements. So if you could just, in your lap, just go like this. Okay. And then move your fingers to your thumb, each finger individually. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's move this back. Okay. So now I'm going to assess like your head, your ears, your nose, and like the neck area. Okay. So I'm just going to assess your hair. I'm just going to look at your hair. See if it's thin, see if you have any balding patterns, if you have head lice or anything else, and it all looks great. Your head looks symmetrical. I'm going to look at your ears now, okay? So first of all, let me switch my heads here. Okay. So, I'm just going to pull on this. Let me know if you have any pain.
No.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and look into your ear, okay? I'm going to pull this up a little bit. Okay, and I can visualize the tympanic membrane. And it looks healthy and intact. Okay, I'm going to pull on this. Let me know if you have any pain.
No pain.
Okay?
No.
Okay. Check out this ear. Okay, looks good. Doesn't appear to be red or to be irritated or anything. Okay. And now I'm going to look into your nose. I'm just going to assess it for any irritation, red nits view the turbinates, okay? So just go ahead and tilt your head back a little bit for me. Okay. Okay, those look good. Throw that away. Okay, so now I'm going to assess your neck, okay? So I'm going to first feel your carotid pulses, each individually on each side. Okay. All right, I'm going to assess your lymph nodes, okay? Cervical chain, submandibular, so now if you could just turn that way a little bit for me, I need to kind of come from behind. So I'm gonna feel for, so you can turn a little bit more. Sorry, okay, thank you. I'm gonna feel for the thyroid, okay? So I want you to just go ahead and take a swallow for me. Okay, once more. Okay, thank you. You can go ahead and sit back if you so now I'm going to move on to the thorax. Okay, so we're going to assess like your lungs, your breath sounds, and then we'll move on to the heart. Okay. I wonder what would be easiest to do this. Let's do it this way. Just go ahead and breathe normally for me. I'm just going to listen to your lungs first. Okay, so I'm going to feel for tactile fremitus. So if you could go ahead and turn for me that way. Yeah. Okay, place my hands here. Just go ahead and say 99 each time you feel me put my hands on you.
99, 99, 99, 99, 99.
Okay. It's good vibration there. Go ahead and stay right there. Okay. So now I'm going to listen to your lungs again. Each time that you feel the bell of my stethoscope touch your back, if you could whisper 99, okay? Okay. Now each time that you hear, that was the whispered pectoriloquy, now the egophony. Each time you feel this, touch your back, go ahead and say E.
E. E. E. E. E.
Okay. What we're looking for there is if you had any lung consolidation, it would produce like a different vowel sound. Okay, you can go ahead and say that. Okay. Okay, all the lung sounds sound good. So now I'm going to listen to your heart, okay? We're going to listen over the 5 points. Okay. Okay, so the aortic, pulmonic, herbs, tricuspid, and mitral. Okay, that sounds good. All right, so now if you could lay down on your left laterals, on your left side, we're going to do the left lateral recumbent, and assess the heart sounds again. So just go ahead, just lay down all the way. Just going to reassess the heart sounds over the pulmonic, aortic, herbs, tricuspid, and the mitral. Okay, perfect. So go ahead and stay laying down. So now I'm going to do an abdominal assessment on you. Okay, but lay on your back for me. See if we can. And come here closer to the edge of the bed if you could. Okay. All right. So first, I would just inspect the abdomen, and everything looks great. Then I would auscultate for sounds. Okay. And I can hear the active sounds. Now we're going to percuss. We're going to try to find the border of the liver and the spleen. Okay. Okay. You can hear it right there. Okay. And now just go ahead and take a deep breath for me. Okay, and exhale. Just going for the lower border of this liver. Okay. All right. So now you can go ahead and sit back up. And one thing that I forgot to do earlier, if you could stand up real quick, was to do to check for like CVA tenderness along the spine and a scoliosis check. So just go ahead and face away from me. I'm just going to feel along here. And do you have any tenderness?
No.
Okay. So go ahead and put your hands together for me, and then bend over all the way to the ground. Normally we would do this like with a shirt off, but I would be able to visualize shoulder blades and the hips, make sure everything's aligned, which it appears to be. Okay, thank you. And go ahead and sit back down. So now we're going to do an extremity assessment. So if I could feel both of your radial pulses. And then if I move this down a little bit. There we go. And I feel the dorsalis pedis pulses. Okay, let me see your fingers. I'm just going to check for capillary refill. Looks good, less than 3 seconds there. Same in the toes. Okay. Now, let me know if you have any pain when I do this. Okay? You see this one? Any pain when I do this?
No.
Okay. So now I'm going to assess your reflexes. Okay? So, first of all, if I could see your arm, roll that up a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do the brachial. Go ahead and just bend it a few times for me so I can, hold on, slowly. Keep bending it for me. Okay. This is the biceps. A little movement there. There we go. Okay, and the triceps, just let your arm hang free right there. Okay, see that. And then the brachioradialis would be here on your side of your arm. Good little reflex. Okay. the patellar reflex. Okay. Patellar reflex. This side. You don't have one, you're dead. Oh, there, I saw that one. Okay, and then the Achilles. Just let it hang loose there. Okay. Same with this side. Okay. Okay. Trying to think if there's anything that I forgot. I think hopefully I got all of it.